It was a cold, silent night in a small town in the United States. The clock on the wall ticked slowly. 12 a.m. Ollie was alone in his apartment. The city outside had gone quiet, and even the usual traffic noise had faded away. Only the faint sound of wind brushing against the windows could be heard. He sat on his bed, scrolling through his phone, trying to ignore the strange feeling creeping into his chest. The feeling that he was not alone. At first, he brushed it off. Just my imagination, he whispered. But then, something changed. The room suddenly felt colder. Not normal cold, but a deep, unnatural chill that made his skin crawl. Ollie slowly lifted his head, and looked around. Nothing. Everything looked normal. But his heart began to beat faster. Then, the light above him flickered. Once. Twice. And then it started blinking continuously. Ollie stood up nervously. "Hello," he called out. No answer. Only silence. And then, knock, knock, knock. A soft but clear sound came from the door. Ollie froze. He stared at the door for a few seconds, trying to understand what was happening. "Who's there?" he asked, his voice shaking. No response. Again. Knock, knock, knock. This time, a little louder. Ollie swallowed hard and slowly walked toward the door. Each step felt heavier than the last. When he finally reached it, he hesitated. His hand trembled as he grabbed the handle. And then, he opened the door. Nothing. The hallway outside was empty. Completely silent. But as he looked down, his eyes widened in horror. Wet, muddy footprints. Fresh. Right in front of his door. Leading. Inside. Ollie stepped back quickly and slammed the door shut. His breathing became rapid. "This isn't real, this isn't real," he kept repeating. But deep inside, he knew. Something was terribly wrong. He turned around slowly. And that's when he saw it. The mirror. At first, it looked normal. Just his reflection. But then, his body froze. In the mirror, there was someone standing behind him. A girl. Long black hair covering her face. Skin pale as death. And eyes. Completely black. Ollie's breath stopped. He slowly turned around. Nothing. No one was there. He looked back at the mirror. The girl was still there. But now, she was closer. Much closer. Ollie stumbled back in fear. His legs felt weak. His mind refused to accept what he was seeing. This can't be happening. But it was. The girl in the mirror slowly tilted her head. As if she was studying him. Watching him. Waiting. Ollie tried to run. But his body wouldn't move. It was like he was frozen in place. The girl took another step forward. Now she was right behind him in the reflection. So close, that her hair almost touched his shoulder. And then, the lights went out. Complete darkness. Ollie couldn't see anything. He could only hear his own heartbeat. Loud. Fast. Desperate. Then, a sound. Very close. A soft breathing. Right next to his ear. Cold, and unnatural. Ollie's eyes widened in terror. He tried to scream. But no sound came out. And then, a whisper. Soft. Deadly. "I've been watching you." Ollie's entire body shook. Tears filled his eyes. "Please, leave me alone," he whispered. But the voice only laughed. A low, horrifying laugh. And then silence. A long, heavy silence. Minutes passed. Or maybe seconds. Ollie didn't know anymore. Slowly, the lights turned back on. The room looked normal again. Empty. Quiet. As if nothing had happened. Ollie fell to the ground, breathing heavily. It's over, he said to himself. But something felt wrong. Very wrong. He slowly looked at the mirror again. And what he saw broke him completely. The girl was gone. But now, his own reflection was missing. The mirror showed only the empty room. Ollie wasn't there. His breathing stopped. His mind went blank. And then, the apartment door creaked open by itself. Ollie turned slowly toward it. Darkness filled the hallway. And from that darkness, a figure appeared. The same girl. But this time, she was real. Standing right there. In front of him. Her head slowly lifted, revealing her face. A twisted, unnatural smile stretched across it. And her black eyes locked onto his. Ollie tried to move. Tried to scream. Tried to escape. But it was too late. The girl raised her hand. And everything went black. The next morning, police were called to Ollie's apartment. The neighbors reported strange noises during the night. When the officers arrived, the door was locked from the inside. They broke it open. The apartment was empty. No sign of Ollie. No struggle. Nothing. Just silence. But inside the bedroom, they found something disturbing. The mirror. And written on it, in dark, dripping letters, "Now he is with me. And sometimes, late at night, if you look into a mirror, for just a little too long, you might see her. Standing behind you. Watching. Waiting. For you."